G'day everyone, it's Dale from Freshest Fishing Tours here. We're out here on the Bellow River. Just had a little bit of a break from fishing. Things have slowed down just with the tide change we've got at the moment. So I just wanted to show you the new Lowrance HDS Carbon. We're running the latest electronics from Lowrance on board the boat here at Freshest Fishing. We've got a HDS Carbon at the bow, we've got a HDS Gen 3 at the helm. Both of them are linked, they're networked through a structure scan 3D module. So I'm just going to show you some of the features on the new HDS Carbon. Now the Carbon is an upgrade on the previously released Gen 3 HDS. So the two units share a lot of the same features, but there's a couple of extra goodies that you get out of the Carbon. The first thing is a new dual core processor. Essentially makes the memory and the processor inside the unit twice as fast as the old Gen 3 units. You'll notice that a lot basically when you're running multiple screens and real labour intensive tasks like running structure scan 3D and multi-windows including GPS, sonar and structure scan all at once. One of the other cool new features is the new Lowrance HD display. Lowrance HD display features new IPS technology to give a wider viewing angle and a brighter screen, even through polarised sunnies. Older generation units, you quite often turn your head from side to side and the units will go dark. The new HDS Carbons, they have a much greater viewing angle, so you get a much better view of the screen. One of the other features to come with the new Lowrance screen is a higher resolution. So not only is the screen brighter, but you get a clearer image when you're actually viewing the screen. Another cool feature that comes standard with the Carbon is dual network sonar. Now, this feature is also available in the latest software release for the HDS Gen 3. I'll just show you. So if right now, looking at my Carbon unit, I'm looking at the sonar signal that's coming from the transducer on my electric motor. But I've also got a Gen 3 unit running at the helm that's connected to a transducer at the rear of my boat. Now I can now see both of those signals individually on the one screen, which you never used to be able to do in the past. So my Gen 3 at the helm has the new 4.5 software update, and I've got my new Carbon here. All I need to do is run a split screen sonar, and then I can individually look and change frequencies of my two different signals. So this one here, this pane on the left hand side, that's getting a signal from the transducer that's mounted to my electric motor, and this one on the right hand side, as you can see here, is connected to my HDS Gen 3, which is receiving its sonar signal from the stern of the boat. I can also individually change. So I have my Gen 3 transducer running at an 83 kilohertz with my 9 Carbon at the bow here running at a 200 kilohertz. I can click onto my Carbon and I can change my frequency to 83. I can then click onto my HDS Gen 3 and change my frequency to a 200. It's a very, very cool feature if you're running multiple transducers and multiple units and you want to be able to get a split view of all your transducers fitted to the front and rear of the boat. The HDS Carbon, just like the HDS Gen 3 before it, is capable of running 3D structure scan. So I have a 3D structure scan module fitted to my vessel with my 3D transducer at the back of my boat. I have both my units networked together through the 3D structure scan module. So if you just go into your structure scan view, right now you can see I've got my left and right views. It looks like there's some a school of fish just come past the boat there at the moment. In your left and right structure scan views, click your little 3D button and that will give you a 3D view of the bottom structure that you're travelling over. Now the great thing about 3D is you can pan around and get a different view. You can zoom in and zoom out and you can see that bottom structure and fish in the water from any angle. It's a very, very powerful tool for when you're fishing, being able to zoom in and look around your boat and look at what you're travelling over and look at the structure that the fish are holding on. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to fire up the electric motor, and we're going to drive along this rock wall, and you'll see that the image will slowly start to update. So I'll turn 3D off just for a moment. Go back to our standard structure scan view. So you can see we've got our normal structure scan view. This black section here is the water column. This is our view to the right, our view to the left. We're driving along against a rock wall, and these are all the rocks. So you can see all these little rocks in the water here. You can see fish in the water column underneath us. And if we go to our 3D view, I can actually get a 3D view that's showing the water column under the boat. It's showing the rock wall coming up to the left of us, and I can pan around and look at that rock wall from any angle that I want. You can see fish there in the water column coming up just to the left of the boat, and some more here along the rock wall. So that's the new HDS Carbon from Lowrance on board the Freshest Fishing Tours vessel here. If you'd like more information about using your electronics to catch fish, and that includes using sounders, GPS, structure scan, even electric motors, give us a call, jump onto our Facebook page or our website. You can come out on the water with us one day. I can show you a thing or two.